Let's talk about the Macbeth sentence. It's all fury and sound, signifying nothing. Are we all dumps? When did you get conscious about this fact?
I got conscious at a very young age, but it becomes increasingly more evident as you get older that you start to think when you're younger how important everything is and how things have to go right, and your job, your career, your life, and your choices and all that. And then after a while, you start to realize that, I'm taking the big picture here, that eventually you die. Every 100 years, somebody presses a button, and a big toilet flushes, and everybody on the earth changes. Everybody, all the Muslims are gone, all the Afghanistans, all the Americans, everybody on the planet's gone. And a new set comes in, and they're full of worry and anxious, and they're doing everything, and then, button, they're all gone. And then every 100 years, it's like the whole planet gets washed clean of everybody on it. All these people that are making your life miserable, your next door neighbors, your people that are robbing you in the street, and all gone. The president and the bank robber, and they all out. So it just seems like a big meaningless thing.
Have you ever thought that life is meaningless if you eventually die? That there's no point to life unless you have an infinite supply? Doesn't it suck that death is the end of pleasure and fun? If you eventually cease to exist, how can you say that you've won? They say that we should aspire to die a good death. But why is dying a hero any better than overdosing on meth? We're told that it's impossible to live forever. We're told that we must die. The saddest part is that most of us believe it, and we never even try. Isn't it cruel that we're all on death row? We're murdered by nature, painful and slow. When we were children, we instinctively knew that death was wrong. But as adults, we join the choir of deathism and just sing along. Doesn't it seem like religion is just a way to cope? That maybe it's not much different than dope? Why should we trust in a divine salvation? Why believe in an afterlife with no confirmation? What if there is no God, and the holy books are lying? I say, let's get eternal life for real, by never dying. I want to be clear that I do not judge anyone for believing in God. Because to judge a person by their beliefs seems very odd. I prefer to judge people by their actions, whether they be good or bad. I judge people who aren't trying to live forever because they're stark raving mad. Many people say that death is natural, and that we should come to terms. They tell us it's okay that we end up as food for worms. Don't be among these suicidal lemmings that are walking off a cliff. They'll end up 6 feet under, and their body stiff. Isn't death something to be hated and feared? Maybe it's the fearless people who are weird. Isn't it unfair that old people have to suffer and die because the majority of people perpetuate a lie? We should not accept oblivion. We should stand up and fight. We should not go gently into that good night.